Welcome back to What's Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a T92 HMC. It's a tier 10 American SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Abbey under the command of Smooth932. Game started. Well, this has got the biggest gun in the game, completely the biggest gun. 24 centimeters the caliber. It's huge. I would say there is technically, or was, another gun in the game which was even bigger, but it wasn't really a gun, it was a rocket launcher, and that was the Storm Tigers. They had an even bigger caliber, but of course they weren't in the game properly. They were just a fun mode for a brief period of time. Well, an enemy LT-432's gone out into the water to actually try and sneak up on our guys without being seen. And you can easily drown on that area if you're not careful. Looks like he made a bit of a boo-boo when he went onto that section there. And our teammates seem to have seen him as well. Lining up a shot in the Centurion. Rounds out, bit late. Oh, we got him though! He actually splashed him to death because our teammates had actually hit him for some damage already. So yes, he got the kill shot. I thought that was a bit late and he wasn't fully aimed in on him, but he did get it. Okay, he's decided that LT-432 is too close and he hasn't gotten a good enough angle from that position, so he's going to move, and I think he's going to go down onto the west side of the map. Yep. Okay, from this position he has got angles on the enemy, although he's got to shoot up over the rocks. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbour's dog howling. It's been like that for the past week. I don't think anybody's been in to check and see if the neighbour's okay, but I think that neighbour leaves her dog in her home while she goes out to work, and of course we will then have to put up with his howling all the time. It's a German Shepherd, I'm afraid. They have this tendency to howl when they're not being paid attention to. Okay, now, apart from having a very big caliber, it's also got a very big reload, I'm afraid, the T92. But he's lining up a shot on the Emil 2 as his next target. He's almost loaded. He's dialed in. Rounds out. And he moves directly afterwards, but we do know that he got a hit for 510. Now, as I keep saying to players, you must let us see what happens to the shot. If you constantly just fire and then move and expect us to do the replay, no, we won't do it. I'm sorry. So that's a bit of a warning to Smooth. I think you have done it to us before, where you've done this, where you've fired a shot at the enemy and then you've moved directly after shooting. And I do make the same warning to other players, because if you're not going to let us see what happens, there's no point in us doing your replays, because we're not going to see anything. And that includes all your other replays, so you just get banned altogether. Well, he did let us see what happened to that shot. And we can see it was a near miss, but it tracked the guy. Now he's moving after each shot to avoid being counter-batteried, but now he's moving to a position so he can shoot back at the cap, because the M48 pattern, the ISU 152K and the 50 TP are moving up into our cap area. I think he's going to try and hit the ISU 152K, which is a premium tank destroyer. Lost sight of them. Oh, he's got two there. He's going for the 50 TP. Rounds out. 551 hit points. Yeah, I think he's going to try and back up. Use this tree for cover. He's gone back to look in the same direction. The EBR is going up to have a quick look. See where everyone is. Now he's having a quick look in the north. I think the cap is more important than this guy at the moment. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. He's hitting the E5. Lands short, but it still does 347 hit points of damage. Well, that 50 TP is still up on the cap area, but no sign of the ISU K and the M48 pattern on the cap area because they've actually gone up the river road. They've decided to head north to preserve their cap. I think they realise their cap's in jeopardy, not just because most of our forces are up there as well. He's almost loaded. Gonna go for a shot in the 50 TP. Mark the target and rounds out. Lands alongside him for 313 hit points. Another good shot. Just goes to show how much RNG actually does affect these shots. Arty has been nerfed tremendously over the years, and a shell should go right straight onto the target. Now you aim it and it lands sort of like 10-20 meters away. Still does damage to the enemy because these shells have a big footprint because this is tier 10, but it's very annoying to Arty players that we get treated to a lot more dispersion than other players do. Well, that 50 TP is acting very defensively. He was in that corner. Already took that round fully. That was a direct hit. No doubt about that. 50 TP must be getting pretty annoyed by now, but he knows he can't move out from this position because if he does and tries to move towards and to kill Smooth, then somebody else is going to get him. He knows that we're looking, but he doesn't know who's looking. In fact, it's a charioteer that's looking, but... And, well, only 4 enemies left now. The 50 TP is the last heavy tank they've got on their team. Smooth's having a quick look where the ISU 152K is, or might be. But the 50 TP is in sight right now, and he can hit that guy. EBR spotting for us. Oh, he got a bit of reticule bloom there. He's right at the edge of his field of fire, you see. Rounds out. Oh, and he killed him, stone dead. Got him. Nice. And the last 2 enemies, the FP4207 and the T92 on the enemy team. We don't know where the T92 is, but we know where the FB is. And I suspect the T92's in Zoe's spot. Oh, he is on the river road, actually. And he's... What a loser. He's decided to jump off the into the water. That does you no credit whatsoever. Fight to the last moment. Try to get as much damage as you can on the enemy. Don't drown, ever. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, first class tanker for Smooth 932 and the T92 HMC. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12, and he got a Gore's medal for doing more damage than 8 times the hit points of his own vehicle. And his win rate from that battle was 4,758, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score. He did actually do the highest damage in the game in that one. 4,118 hit points, but no high caliber. The next high scorer being the M48 pattern with 3,600... oh no, it's not, sorry, it's this guy, the Batchat 25 ton. He got 3,938. Then it's the M48 pattern with 3,679. When it came to kills, it was the Batchat who got the highest, 3 kills, alongside the E5 on the enemy team. And Smooth still got second place, joint second place with 2 kills. And when it came to base XP, he was actually in second place again. The Batchat 25 ton managed to get 884 XP, and 870 went to Smooth, and 849 to the EBR 105 who was doing all that spotting. Smooth fired 9 rounds in that game, got 3 direct hits, 11 splashes, so he must have splashed more than 1 tank at once. 4,118 hit points of damage, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 436 hit points of damage assistance, and 1,023 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 65,064 credits, and after ammunition resupply, took away 42,564 credits. He received 25 bonds for the battle, and 7 for the battle, and 25 for the achievements. Whichever way, anyway, it's 32 bonds he got in total. 1,305 XP, 5,873 for completing the mission events, and 7,178 experience points altogether. That dog is still howling. I don't think German Shepherds have actually got that much of the wolf out of them. They still howl like wolves all the time. I'm sorry if you can hear it in the background, but I think it might be time to call the RSPCA and find out why the dog's been neglected for so long, because he's doing that every day, and it can be really difficult to record videos when you've got a dog howling in the background. Yes, I can tell you. It's bad enough I've got a bird singing in the background while I'm doing mine, but at least he doesn't upset the neighbours. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.